Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. What's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we start this video, I just need to announce that I am going live on Whatnot this Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Essentially, the theme of my stream on Friday is going to be selling y'all some sleeper sneakers. I'm talking about Jordan 1s, Dunks, and a few more mystery things in that stream that you could get for an absolute steal. If you click the link down below in the description, you will receive $15 that you can use on my stream this Friday. And the grand prize winner is going to leave with a pair of Air Jordan Metallic 5s. So make sure you guys click that link down below, and I'll see y'all on Friday. Shout out to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at the Hyperboot from Nike. Now, Nike hit me up and asked if I wanted to do an early review for you guys, and I was like, man, of course, I got y'all. When Nike asks you to do something for them, we'll make it happen for sure. So let's go ahead and take a look. This box is a pretty big box, square shaped, and pretty heavy in weight. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We have our slide box right here, and you guys see it already. We have the Hyper Boots. Now these boots are a collaboration with HyperIce, and these boots were specifically made for athletes with recovery in mind. Starting off with the appearance of the boot, it almost reminds me of the Nike Mag combined with elements of the Hyper Adapts that first released. When I think of Nike, I think of a brand that innovates and uses technology such as this shoe right here to improve everyday life. Now again, this was specifically built for athletes. So we're talking about basketball players, runners, people that are constantly on their feet. I'm no athlete, but sometimes when I go on a hike or I go on a long walk, my feet be hurting, especially if I'm not wearing the right shoes. So these boots right here combine compression as well as heat to help you recover. I tried these on earlier for an Instagram reel, and if I could relate the feel to anything, I would say whenever you get your blood pressure taken, it feels like that, where the shoe is kind of squeezing on your foot, and it's mixed with heat as well. So you'll feel it compress, and then you'll feel the compression go away. The sneaker remains warm, and then you'll feel it fill back up again. It's a really interesting feeling, but I could see how useful this could be for pro athletes. And early pairs were seen of these in 2024. So they've been going around, and I could tell that they've been doing a lot of research and development with this specific boot. Taking a look at the bottom, we have this amazing tractioning right here, so you don't have to worry about slipping or anything like that. And one thing that I liked about Nike and how they incorporated everything into this boot is how everything is still convenient. You don't have to worry about being stuck in one spot, being that the sole was designed for you to actually wear it and walk around, versus some of the other systems that I've seen from other brands where you have to kind of just sit in one spot. I like how Nike kind of created this with the idea that people are still gonna be on the move. They might be on the plane, they might be on their way home or something like that. Just the ease of putting these on and being able to walk around. That's super cool. On the rear of the shoe, you're gonna see 4 buttons right here. It might look a little bit weird because I have the plastic film on there, but essentially both of the shoes, when you turn them on, they start linking and they feel the pressure around your foot, and it kind of memorizes your foot shape. You'll feel it right as you turn these on. And again, it's a feeling that I haven't felt before, so it was super cool to feel these on feet. If you're wondering how these get power, there is a USB-C connection right here where you can use it to charge. And I believe the charge lasts about 4 hours long, if I'm not mistaken, depending on what settings you're using and all that good stuff. If you're wondering how you get your foot in these, there is no laces, which is perfect for convenience. So you got 2 straps right here. The first strap saying, get ready to move, and the second says, and move again. After peeling 2 of these straps back, you're gonna have 1 more right here, and that's how you slip your foot into the boot. If you're wondering when these release, they will be releasing on May 17th, I believe, for the retail price of $900. Obviously, that is a lot of money, and for somebody that's a normal consumer like me, that's not really active enough to justify this purchase, I think this will be a sitter for a lot of people. But this does make sense for any athletes that really need that recovery system and want to try something new. With that being said, I feel like Nike would have benefited if the retail price was a little bit lower. I do understand that there is a bunch of technology within here and it was years and years of development, but I think a lower price point would help sell more units. But hey, I don't work at Nike. I'm just a reviewer, and I'm just telling y'all how it is. Other than that, this shoe does come with this white box right here. I took a look in it earlier, but let's take a better look at it now. From first glance, I thought this was an instruction manual, but then I started flipping through it and there's absolutely nothing in here. So maybe this is an area where you start logging stuff. I'm not sure, but I do feel like this is pretty plain for a $900 shoe, and a little bit of branding on here, like maybe a little Nike swoosh at the bottom would really help set this off. But this just almost feels like just a little plain, just a little plain. So a little hint of branding or something, like a message, I don't know, maybe Hyperboot or HyperIce, or just a little Nike logo, I think would have went a long way. Next up, we have our charging system. I do like how they included different plugs in here for different countries. And then you have 2 USB-C cables and another pamphlet of white papers. I don't know what this is for. If y'all know, let me know, but maybe this was for the instructions. I don't know. Early pair could be different on the official release date. Like I mentioned before, these do remind me of the HyperAdapt 1.0s. If you're not an athlete, this is probably not gonna be for you. But if you are an athlete that is constantly on your feet and you want something to recover and be able to move around in it, it's maybe something that interests you. Regardless though, I do feel grateful that Nike hit me up to do this review. I've been doing YouTube for a while, and it's really rare for Nike to hit you up and just ask if you want something and if you're willing to do a video on it. So I really appreciate these opportunities, and I'll have a link down below in the description if you guys want more information on this shoe. That's about it, y'all. I hope everyone is having a beautiful spring. The weather has been crazy out here in California. Super nice. Every time I go outside, I'm like, man, life is good. Anyways, y'all, I have a bunch of things coming up, and you guys will learn about that a little bit later. But until next time, it's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay. I'm out. Peace.